Hey guys, I thought I would make a video on what I keep in my travel makeup bag because I've been traveling recently. So let's get started. This makeup bag is a Betsey Johnson makeup bag. I got this from Ross for about $14 and I see them quite regularly, and probably not this print, but they have other prints. And this is my makeup brushes, and I keep it in a BH Cosmetics case that I got with a brush set. So first let's open the makeup bag. So typically this is what it looks like when I open it up. This is my last month's Ipsy bag. I'm no longer subscribed to Ipsy, but when I was, I would keep the current one in there so I could try out the things that came in it. And I don't think I have everything I got last month in here, but I have a few products. Last month I got this Glamour Doll Double Trouble eyeshadow, and it had a silvery and a champagne color. I haven't got to try that out yet because I got some new eyeshadows I've been loving, but I got that. I got this Be Fine Exfoliating Cleanser with brown sugar and sweet almond and oats. And I really do love exfoliators, so I'm really excited to try this out. And I'm pretty sure everyone got this last month, but it's the Pacifica lipstick in Nude Red. Mine unfortunately broke, but I'm not in love with the color, so I wasn't going to bother Ipsy about sending me another one because I wasn't really a fan of the color in the first place. And then I got the Tarte Amazonian Clay Setting Powder in Translucent Smooth Operation. I think that's what it says. No, Smooth Operator. But I've been using this to set my under eye concealer. So that's all that was in my Ipsy bag. I'm going to go on this side first. This is usually where I keep palettes, like bigger items, and then I keep smaller items on the other side. So let's get in this bag. I've been in love with the Lorac Pro Contour palette since it came out. I always keep the plastic over it because I don't want to get the mirror super dirty, so I always keep those. But you can see I put a pretty big dent in these two highlight shades, but I use the light contour for myself. Sometimes if I want more dramatic, I go to the medium. But I do makeup professionally too, so having this in my kit is awesome for different skin tones. The next thing I have in here is the ColourPop Forever Freshman set. I got this for Christmas, and I've been loving it. There are 6 potted eyeshadows in this case, and I love it. But there's a gold taupe, a matte medium brown, a shimmery brown, a navy blue, and like a rust color. And I've really been loving all of these colors. I haven't tried ColourPop before, and then I got this and a couple other eyeshadows and lip products for Christmas, so I've really been loving them thus far. The next thing I have is the Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay. I always like to keep a palette that has some more mattes, since a lot of the ColourPop ones are shimmery. So I like these for highlights and transition colors and some darker shades. So it's always nice to have one of these palettes in here. I have all of the Naked 1, 2, 3, and Smoky palette. I don't have any of the... Well, there's me. I don't have any of the basic palettes, I think they're called, where it's just matte colors. So I like to have these, just at least one, when I travel. Let's get into the other pocket. This is where I usually keep littler things. But first off, I have the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. I really love this. I have dry skin, so powders and foundations can look really cakey on me. So having this can eliminate that problem. Next, I have the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, ash brown. I don't like to go too dark on my eyebrows because I feel like that's a little much. But I always travel with this. I love this product. Another brow product is the Benefits Gimme Brow. Love this to keep my eyebrows in place. The recent foundation I've been using looks a little sad. The cap's all messed up and whatever, but is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. It's pretty nice, but I like to switch it up when it comes to foundation since I have dry skin. It's really hard for it not to look patchy and cakey in places, so I'm really trying to try out other foundations to see what works best for my skin type. Next, I have the Maybelline Fit Concealer in Fair. Almost out of it. It's quite nice. Again, I like to try out different things since my skin is dry. So I'm not sure if I would repurchase, but it was quite nice. I have the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Person in Minersin. I love having a more shimmery primer because I love shimmery eyeshadows, and I feel like it does the shadows more justice using this primer instead of a regular one. So I really love that. This is a repurchase of mine. I bought it quite a few times this past year, but it's the NYX Collection Noir Black Liner. And this one, I need to get a new one. The cap is broken right there because I squeezed it too hard when putting it back on. But love this for my winged liner. Okay, I have more ColourPop shadows. This one is a Super Shock shadow that is matte and Hustle. I've been really into the purples and rust tone colors recently, so I had to get that. I have the Super Shock shadow in Lala, and it is a coppery, pretty color. And the next color that I got is very similar to that. It's Sequins, but it has more of a shimmer and glitter to it. But I really do love the copper tone colors that I got. The next thing I'm pulling out is the ColourPop Kitty Lip Kit, the Ultra Matte. I think that's what they're called. But there's your Kylie Jenner colors, a very pretty rusty red, a pink, and a berry, and I've been loving these. This is my favorite type of lip product. Is like a liquid matte color that will stay on for a long period of time. I have a travel size of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is my favorite by far mascara. I keep on getting Too Faced kits that have this in it so I could just try out other products along with getting an extra tube of this mascara because I love it. Next, I have the Milani, oh, you can see all the reflections, Baked Blush in Luminoso. And I bought this a while back ago, but I just decided to try it out some more, and I've really been liking it. So I only really pack one blush when I travel, so I could just try it out some more. I have this Wishes Come True palette. I got this for Christmas from my mom, but I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Right. 6 shadows, 2 highlights, and a blush. I really was carrying this around because these highlights, I love mixing them together. I've recently bought, well, not recently, but when the Jaclyn Hill highlighter from Becca came out, I've been using that a lot. But it is very golden and champagne because it's champagne pop, you know. So I wanted a more, I don't know, frosty kind of color. And mixing these two together are really pretty. I've tried a couple of these eyeshadows and they're pretty nice, but then again, I've been using ColourPop and I really love those. So I got this. I packed 2 NYX lip liners. I got Plush Red, and I haven't really used lip liners that much before because I wasn't really a person for lip products, but since I've been finding these liquid lipsticks, I am getting into it. And then this one is the Peekaboo Neutral. And everyone talks about this color for being a Kylie Jenner lip color. And I do really like that kind of color. And the last thing I have, I don't use pencil eyeliners that often, but when I do, I got this from a Too Faced kit. It's the Perfect Eyes Waterproof Eyeliner in black, perfect black. So just having that is nice to have around. That is all that I have in my makeup bag. Let's get to the makeup brushes. So here I have my BH Cosmetics brush holder. And I haven't really used this like on my vanity because people say you can use it to have 2 cups or whatever. But I only use it for traveling, so I'll show you the brushes. I will show you the brushes that I carry in here. This brush is one of my favorite eyeshadow brushes. And sorry, these are dirty because they've been used. But it is a shadow brush. It was from a Walmart kit when I first started doing makeup and when I made my YouTube. But I love it. It's tapered off. It's just the best eyeshadow brush I've ever had. These 2 brushes are the brush kit that came with the brush roll. But it's a blending brush, and I love these types of blending brushes. And then here's a little concealer brush, and again, they're dirty. But love those 2. These 4 are from another BH Cosmetics set. When I got these, I hauled them on my YouTube, so you could look at those if you want a more in-depth, cleaner look. But if you want a review, just let me know. I have this one, and I use it with the Lorac Pro Concealer, or Contour Palette. For my highlighter, under my eyes, I use that yellow shade. So I use that. Here is a powder brush, very dense and nice. I like to blend out my contour and my blush with that. Then I have these 2. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be used for concealer, but I've been using this one to buff out, highlight, and transition colors. And then this one to put in darker outer corner colors. So I really like those. Okay, and here I have some e.l.f. Studio brushes and their Eco line brush from a kit. But I have their angled blush brush, but I use that for contour. I have their blush brush, and I use that for highlight. I have a shadow brush. I use this to pack on color. And then I have another, the name wore off of this, but it's another shadow brush. And I always like to have more than one shadow brush when I do my makeup. If I'm doing, like, since I'm traveling, I like to do different colors all the time, so having another brush is nice to have. Now this brush came with that Walmart kit. I should have put it with that one, but I guess I skimmed over it. But it is a eye blending brush, and I like to pack on color in the crease with this brush. It's really nice to use that for that. So that is all the brushes I travel with me, and it fits really nicely in this. And when I am traveling, I can use the cups to set up so I can see what I am using. So yeah, that's all the makeup brushes I pack when I travel. So that is what I travel with me. Again, this is Betsey Johnson makeup case, and this is the BH Cosmetics Polka Dot brush set. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want a review or tutorial on how I use any of this stuff, just let me know. And I hope you have a great day. Bye!